Fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan? Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or all 81 home games, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs. Stop by any stadium ticket window and talk to a representative today. A reminder to those fans sitting in the lower levels behind home plate. If any of you decide to get on your cell phone and wave to your friends, you will be immediately subject to imprisonment of no less than 20 years. We thank you.
That pitch gets the inside corner, and we are underway. Next offering is downstairs. And that's in the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a chopper to short. Tejada handles, throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's a Mets lineup now. And one to watch, of course, their 3-hole hitter, Darryl Strawberry.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Bolt makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder,
Darryl Strawberry will hit next. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. And first offering is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. That one ripped. That's back there. And it hits the fence. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Passes third. He wants it all. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run.
Well, he just about hit it out of here, but once it took that carom off the wall like that, I mean, he really turned on the afterburners. And I'll tell you, as an outfielder, this is pretty much your worst nightmare. But playing the ball off the wall like that can be really tough sometimes. Definitely an exciting play.
Here's the catcher to hit, Mike Piazza. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Mets. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the mound in this one, Jacob deGrom. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Ricky Henderson, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike. Strike 1. deGrom, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Next offering is outside. High fly ball out to center field. Beltran. And there's 1 down. So up next, Miguel Tejada. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Outside low, ball 2. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's outside. Counts. Full 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Slings to first in time.
Batting third, the right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
Next to hit, Reggie Jackson. First pitch misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
In for a strike. And the count 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now the Mets DH, number 52. That's off the inside corner. And that is ball one. And a strike on the outside edge. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
That's it.
Misses inside. 3-1. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player. What a battle. It's not always easy laying off.
Angeles. There's one.
That's an out.
How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Rusty Strong.
So up next for New York, Rusty Staub. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He sends it out of here. His second of the year. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
And now, David Wright.
0-1's the count.
The pitch. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the second game of the series. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast, and it's 2-0. Back after this. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Leading off, Jimmy Fox. DeGrom back to work. Right through there for a strike. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
2.
Just missed.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And here's the catcher. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle of the order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them. Good hard fastballs with his own right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Al Simmons up next for the A's. That one lifted to left. Staub on his way over. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Francisco Lindor leading things off and takes a strike. Strike 2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just
2 strikes.
needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Number 29 takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And another ball.
Ball 3.
Fastball for a strike at 95. 1 out, base is empty. And there's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Key. Hernandez.
And here's the first baseman, Keith Hernandez. There's the strike. Hernandez in his 9th season, batting second in today's lineup, and he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times in the last 10 games. The throw in, the tag out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position. By making an out at third base.
1-0.
Squirts away a little bit. Hernandez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Late on that fastball.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Jose Casado.
And a foul ball.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Beltran moving under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the third baseman.
The third baseman, number 5.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-1. Just missed. And strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just gonna have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him. And there's 2 down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Eddie Collins up next for the A's. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Strike 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And that's off the inside edge. 3-2 now. Ricky Henderson in the on-deck circle for the A's. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
Number 24, Ricky.
So digging in, Ricky Henderson 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
The batter, number 4, shortstop.
Next up for the A's, Miguel Tejada. Grounded out his first time up. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's a one-run game.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Jackson getting ready to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one close, ruled the ball. And that's ball one.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
That one off the mark. Now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute. Finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 on, 2 outs. That's it. There. And the count is 3-1.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
That's a strike. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the last half of the third. And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases all loaded up. Fox now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Henderson at third. Tejada on second. Jackson on at first with 2 down. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Ball 1 there. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Breaking ball misses down and away.
He might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Hard liner. Caught just shy of the wall. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Slings it across. Piazza out in the play.
The batter, number 52.
So now here's the Mets DH. He reached on a walk his first time. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch is outside.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Next pitch is downstairs. Next offering is fouled back. The 3-1. High chopper to third. Grabs it barehanded, and they get the out.
He was out early today working on that very play.
2 down, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. And that misses.
Inside.
And that's ball one. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
2 outs. And a 4-pitch walk.
That's out.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Stop in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Runner takes off. Throws. Save. That's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Mets 2 and the A's 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go.
Number 65.
And now here's the A's catcher, number 65. That one way inside. Foul ball there. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor tosses across to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So up next, Al Simmons.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And that is out of play. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
And that one fouled off. That's outside, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
Count full.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Number 5, batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Oh, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That
runner on the go. Pitch is low. Saved in second, and that was not close. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch is outside.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next pitch a slider that misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Right.
All right, rolling our D-tune.
Plank back to work. And that one is downstairs. 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman. Snap throw to first. Right back in standing. And that's a strike.
goodness. I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Next offering misses down and away. Man at first, one away. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Now here is Keith Hernandez, and that skips into dirt.
1-0.
And that's in there at the knees. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 2. Line drive, and it stays fair. Lead runner around second. Coming home. The relay throw. He will score. It's 3-1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Strawberry digs in now. He's already homered in this game. That's in there. Strike 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. A little bit low. Now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That's out to center field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And that'll do it. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Eddie Collins. Ripped to short. On to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
The center fielder, number 24, Ricky Henderson.
Ricky Henderson, the next to hit, 1 for 2.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swing and a foul out of play. The Mets leading by 2, last half of inning number 5. And a foul ball.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And a good eye there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that misses off the outside edge.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one into dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
Yeah. And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Tejada now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
0-1's the count.
That's off the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one's carrying. See you later. His 7th home run of the season. It's 3-2.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into the stadium with that swing. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now a chance for Reggie Jackson. And first offering is fouled off. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. A's draw closer on this homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So they turn things over to the righty, Mason Miller.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that one fouled off.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
That's way outside. And 1-1.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next pitch misses way outside.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming. Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Makes the grab, one down. Carlos Beltran up now for the Mets. That clips the corner. Beltran, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, a member of the 2000 hit club, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. And the next pitch is way outside. Piazza over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, see more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Just missed. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Right in the box now. Take strike 1. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Just off the inside corner. Going to count 1 and 2. First and second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Well, we go bottom 6. Stepping in the long ball threat, Jimmy Fox. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Armando Benitez preparing to come on if needed. Franco getting loose as well. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He's under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now
here's the
number
A's catcher.
65.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the sixth. Hit hard, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Next up for the A's,
Now
Simmons.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that one fouled off. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Ball 2.
Outside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Jose Casado in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to run around the move. Got him swinging. Go to second. Out. And that'll end the inning.
Bill strike him out.
And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Miller, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And that one pulled foul. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Got him. That pulls his 3rd of the game.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Misses outside, and that is ball 1. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And it's even up. Bases empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Lined into right. And that gets down for a base hit.
Nice line driver, full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Mason Miller done for the day. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, number 40.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now here is Heath Hernandez. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one is out of here. A towering shot to center. It's 5-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. It's a bomb. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 6-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Piazza in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Still only one out here in the inning. Hammer, base hit. And now the Mets DH. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot.
Pitching for
Tim Hudson will take over here.
Number 15.
He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Tim Hudson.
Ball one, no
In the
strike.
dirt, but kept close. They say you win.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off. Oh, look at the stop. The feed for one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 6-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back
Mets.
in a new pitcher here to start the bottom
Number
of the 7th.
49.
Armando Benitez.
Armando
And he's got a
Benitez.
nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Jose
The
Casado
Athletic.
getting
The
ready to
designated
hit.
hitter,
He's 0 for
Jose
1.
Casado.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
You know, these A's just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next
That's ball
offering
2.
is down low. Battling here as he fouls it away. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3. Now the third baseman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Hits the top of the zone at 98 for a strike. The Mets leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Oh, it's a pretty nasty curveball right there, and the hitter didn't look comfortable at all.
Clearly
fooled. Tried to check his swing and went around, but could have been called a third strike anyhow. That's how dirty it was. Nice pitch for the punch out.
And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off left side. Got him looking for the K. And he strikes out the side of the seventh.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Right through there for a strike. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Jump throw across his body, and it beats him. What a play.
The left fielder on the field. Left field.
And next for the Mets, Rusty Staub. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses. And that's in the dirt.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Yeah. And there's the strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's down and away.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
And it's filled up.
He's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I'll tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
That one out to right. Moving under this one. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty.
Right.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. 1 for 3. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. It's for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. And the 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Roger McDowell. This is his 5th appearance of the year. So digging in, Ricky Henderson. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Out towards right center field. Strawberry on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter number 4.
Job to get your first out of the ball game.
And now it's going to be Miguel Tejada. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty.
Right
and now the right fielder, Reggie Jackson. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Hey! 0-2.
That misses. Now 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 outs. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Just missed. And downstairs. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And there's 1 away. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman. 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
On a line out towards center. And Ricky Henderson the grab.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Towards first, and that one handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the A's 2. And we're back. Digging in, Jimmy Fox.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
McDowell back to work. That one fouled off. The 0-1.
Ball, that's down.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Stop. Gets under it. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. He's 2 outs away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And it hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Runner at second. Simmons will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Jason Giambi. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. Now one miss. Making a move at second base. On to pinch run. Coco Kraft.
Coco Kraft.
Swing and a miss. And the count even at one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Throw to second, save. Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
One ball.
One out and a runner at second here in the last half of inning number 9. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The A's down to their final out. Jose Casado up next for the A's.
Jose Casado.
On the outside corner, it's 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for him today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
And your final 6-2 for Chris Singleton.
Listen, I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. Don't wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you trace your drink, dog. You just gotta open your eyes. This world is up, filled with all type of blood suckers. Put the on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse. Man, this is so cutthroat. That was my mistake. Boy, I won't make that shit again. Never let up close. So, it's mama too. This dedication, boy, I want the drama too. And I ain't it all, but I grill it and step over you like Tyronn Lue. Quick pause, but this music industry be like a 12. I could cop a few new cribs only with the highest view. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. Don't wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but this doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you trace your drink, dog. You just gotta open your eyes. I already told y'all, then I showed y'all. Then I drove off. Got it by the doors off. I ran out of poppers. If he knows me, I'ma knock his nose off. If he hold me, I'ma send his soul off. Cause passing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than come on stop. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, 0 flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfight, I bring a blowtorch. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the Cold War. I already told you like Cardi done told you. You think it's a game? I bought the controllers. Rain let it fall in the soda. I've been dripping so long, got water erosion. Heart of a soldier. My just had a daughter. I just want to borrow a stroller. My just lost his father. I just want.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Well, Singy, today's starter has really struggled of late. He's been missing his spots, and hitters are taking advantage.
Boog, and when you're in a slump like this, every little thing feels like it's going against you. He'll look to settle in early.
First pitch coming your way next. Here's the veteran short. Stop. Hannes Wagner. The changeup missing, and we're underway. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Just missed.
That's outside. Ball.
And that is downstairs. 3-1. There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
That's towards center. Davis has it sized up. Makes the grab for the second out. And let's take a look at the lineup. And an important bat for them, batting 5th in this one, Roberto Clemente.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, you know, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, you know, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
And that's
One
outside.
ball, 2 strikes.
2 out, space is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Outside with a breaking ball.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
3-2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
1-0.
Willie Stargell in the box now as he leaves that one up high. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Next pitch is outside. Late on that fastball.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And that's outside. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. So now 2 on and 2 outs. Roberto Clemente, the next Pirate to hit. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Swung on, belted. Going back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here in Cincinnati. And towing the slab in this one, Doc Ellis. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Boog, he's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
Vida Hinson, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. Swung on, popped up left side. And there's 1 down. Here's the lineup for the Reds.
Third baseman.
Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
McCutcheon makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, center fielder, Eric
In now for the Reds,
Davis.
Eric Davis. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Slider right there.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure
0
whatever
balls,
you put
1
in his
strike.
hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And
No,
a
that
rare
missed.
talent, so much fun to watch.
1-1.
And there's a
2
ball.
and 1.
That one
Ball.
missed. In there at the knees. That is strike 2.
Count is
That
full.
front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball. So
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Back here at Great American
Leading off for
Ballpark, here's
Pittsburgh,
McCutcheon.
center fielder, number 22.
And the
One
first
ball, no
offering
strike.
is not close. And another
2-0.
ball.
he's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Struck him out looking. Bobby Bonilla now at the plate. That one's in there. And it's 0-1. There's a strike. Second inning here. No score. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the second. No. Score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Here's a big power threat. George Foster. That one outside. And that's ball 1.
The guy at the
Wow.
plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and
That's the ball.
perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed
2-0.
pitch.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, patience and discipline paid
Batting
off right
fifth,
there as he
first
got it to an
baseman,
advantage count.
Adam
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Adam Dunn, the next to hit for the Reds. To short, could be 2. To second, that's 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Batting sixth,
They made that double play
catcher,
look so
Johnny
easy, but it was
Bench.
far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Johnny Bench, the next to hit for the Reds. There's the strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the... right side. That'll find the stands. And the slider just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Ripped on a line. Kiner makes the catch, and that'll do it. Go down quietly. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Smoked on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the shortstop, Honus Wagner. Just missed. Wagner playing up the middle and short, hitting leadoff in today's game. And he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. And a swing and a miss.
1-2. Ball.
1 out, bases empty. Swing and a ball popped up. Morgan. Out. Number 2. Dave Parker, the next Pirate to hit. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. And that one upstairs. Fastball for a strike.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
2-2.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Center field. Davis sizes this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. So no runs. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Reggie Sanders. Ellis back to work. Tap foul at the plate. Sanders launched a pair of homers in his last game. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Sanders tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike. So up next, Joe Morgan. Just off the inside edge. Late swing, foul to the left. The wind to kick the pitch. Just missed.
That's down. Ball.
And that skips into dirt.
We got a full count.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Ellie De La Cruz at the dish. He's a guy who can fill up a scorecard.
Everyone stops what they're doing when this guy's at the dish. He's a dream player for fans.
Next pitch
That's
is
the ball.
outside.
Outside.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one lifted in the air center field. Going back is McCutchen. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Start of the fourth, and here is Ralph Kiner. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one. Swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that misses. And it's 2-1. This one in the air. Done. One down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
First baseman, Willie Stargell.
And now the first baseman, Willie Stargell. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Little chopper rolls foul.
Well, it made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Fourth inning underway, no score. Off the mark there, and the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And now Roberto Clemente. Top of the zone for a called strike. On the ground right side. And foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing across here this half. And midway back here in Cincinnati. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Vida Hinson. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. Next pitch way upstairs. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. The 1-2. That's down and in.
2-2.
This one popped up. Wagner makes the grab, one away. And now Now it's switch hitting third baseman Pete Rose. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now it's the power speed combo. Eric Davis. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Outside, and it's 1-1. Fastball for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. George Foster, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Checks over to first. Back safely. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Here goes the runner. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And that's a little bit high. 1-0.
You know, these Pirates showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Pulls that one foul. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike.
Now this is through for a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Long run, nice grab. 2 away down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Late swing, fouled off. Man at second. And 1-2.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. He's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet.
2-2.
Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
You got a full count.
Bonilla at second with 2 down. In the air, right field. Sanders coming on. And that's the 3rd out. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. He shoots one out to right. His second homer this series, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Adam Dunn, the next to hit for the Reds. That catches the outside corner. It's 0-1.
So just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. A gigantic blast. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Johnny Bench, the next to hit for the Reds. Just
No, that
missed.
missed. That's a ball. 1-0.
That one's in there, and the count 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home
Now
run.
batting,
Not
the
allowing
right
it to
fielder,
stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Reggie Sanders, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Pitch is in the dirt. 1-2 to count. Caught and missed. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Up next,
here's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. Struck out swinging his first time. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
High in the air, out to right. Clemente in pursuit. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. Top 6.
Be back later.